have to say to you guys. Princess Cups, Prince Cups, you're both really wanting this. Twin Flames, you're both wanting this. And I feel like it is time for some of you. We're seeing that in the Six of Cups here. Prince Disc, guys. Prince Discs here. Ace of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Princess Cups here. Prince Cups here. The Six of Cups here. The Lover's card. Twin Flames. You're the one that I want. You're the one that I want. John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John. Guys. Princess Cups. You're the one that I want. Then the answer back to that. Princess Cups, you're the one that I want. You're the one that I want. Prince Cups. Yeah, there's no denying that you want each other. It's very, very strong here. Dreaming about being able to be together. Some of you feeling like you're married, spiritually married, I want to say. Other level stuff here, guys. Super emotional, super emotional here. Gosh, but this princess, prince, charming energy here. Both of you. Twin Flames, you're reading. I'm putting it right here between you two. Hello, Twin Flames. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet with me, Chris. Hi. Welcome if you are new to the channel. Twin Flames, this is your channeled tarot reading. Readings are timeless for when you get here. That is when you are meant to receive your messages. Please keep in mind there is a lot of energy here, so not everything will always resonate. It can feel like a private reading, but other times there are particular messages for you, whether it's in a deck, something on the table, something I pull later on, in a totem for you. You take what resonates for you and throw away the rest. Also, I'm going to get one more shuffle here. I want to say, remember, this is not a prediction. Energies can, will, and do change. Keep that in mind as you're watching and or listening today. Make sure you're using your free will. Your outcome is your own, not mine. And also, everybody's going around with their free will. So that is something important to remember. Trust yourself, your intuition, your gut instincts. Twin Flames, those are your guardian angels. Okay, let's get started. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. We are seeking clarity today with our Twin Flames, with their person, whoever they might have arrived here for today. Some understanding, questions answered, some clarity, a feeling of peace. What would you like to bring through? How are they feeling about our Twin Flames? Possibly their next move. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay. We thank you for your guidance today. Okay, these were sort of hanging on. Interesting. Interesting energy here, guys. Okay. That you would like to send through. We welcome your messages, your clarity, your help in our Twin Flames understanding this journey that they are on, which can sometimes be very intense. Okay, look. This is also yours. Guys, it's one of those readings today. All right, here we go. I'm going to start turning them over for you so you can take a look at, what is here today. We have the Prince of Discs. Wow. The Ace of Discs, guys. I want to tell you the Knight of Pentacles, pretty much. The Ace of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles, the King of Discs. Oh my goodness. Twin Flames. Princess Cups here. Wow. Gosh, you guys. Wow. Prince of Cups, Twin Flames, you're reading. And look, of course the Devil card had to come in here. Capricorn energy there, by the way, guys. the Judgment card. This does not surprise me at all. This is a twin flame reading, guys. This is a 20, the number 20. This is coming to a 2, your partnership. And look, this is what I want to tell you. Look where it is. It's right here in the naughty corner. If you watch my readings, you know that this has evolved over time to the naughty corner, the indecisive corner, the breadcrumbing, ghosting, I'm hiding my feelings corner. At times, it's usually your person, I have to say. At times, it can also be you here. This is sort of a lot like your first placement. This can be only you, can be only your person, can also be a mix. This is feeling like a mix. Let's see what this last card is coming down. Yeah, guys, look. Lot of discs, a lot of pentacles, 7 of pentacles here. We're going to look at these as well in just a minute, and we need to get your overall energy still as well, guys. So patience. It's going to be probably a long reading as usual. So make sure you have your wine or your coffee or your tea, whatever it is you like. And imagine I'm there having a tea or wine, whatever it is with you, because that is how close I feel to you as we begin our reading. And I want to tell you that Judgment card, guys, that 20, that coming to a 2 here, very much look, even your, this is a very strong twin flame soulmate energy. I want to tell you guys, for those soulmates out there, you're not left behind. I do want to tell you, look, even the divine here is sort of going, this sighing sort of energy here. Now, look, this is the Judgment card, and I want to tell you, it's very clear, obviously, that there is some clarity really needing to be had here and a decision on the table. Is this you, twin flames? I think it might be, but also I want to say your person here. Guys, are you looking at this? The Prince disc, the King discs here, the Prince cups, the Ace disc, the Princess cups, and the Devil card. So what went on here that needs to be dealt with, I want to say, and you guys are, first of all, you're tethered, I want to say to you, okay? That is that Capricorn energy coming through. Doesn't mean you're a Capricorn or your person or it's in your chart. You know, that is more confirmation if that is the case, but that is just not going to be for everyone. I want to tell you that. It's the energies here. The energy of the Devil card is what I want to tell you. And that is coming to a 6. So there is some really very strong need of some peace needing to be made here between the two of you. Look, there you are. Guys, super strong twin flame soulmate energy. Also here, some stubbornness coming on, and well, look, this is sort of holding, I want to say, a cow. What is that saying about the cow and the milk? I do want to say for some of you that might be something that had went on. That's not going to be for everyone. The main thing is this Devil card energy here, guys. You're tethered, but you also, there's stuff still going on is what I want to say here. Woo, but your person, the movement, I want to tell you. Now, it can be twin flames, that this is movement, physical movement toward you, but it can also be wishes here. Looking into your person's mind, it's very super clear that this is a wish. There is some stubbornness here. It's right here, but what are they holding? That pentacle, that commitment, really wanting to be able to offer that to you. Look, there are the reunion wreaths on the side there. Also the change here, and way off in the horizon, what do we see? It's the city. There are, I don't want to say were and are other people involved. That's just a matter of a fact, whether that is family of origins, guys, or those are karmic partners on your side, your person's side, not even the point, but it's here and it's coming down, I have to say. For those of you, your person on the move, yeah, they're being stubborn about something here, what I want to say to you, but also not letting you go, guys. And look, that offering, that Ace of Pentacles here, very strong, that commitment. Now, like I said, for some of you, it's they can't. Offer that now, all right? This is very, very divinely. The light is changing, guided connection. We know that. And I want to say to you that Judgment, there are more people here, guys. We see that, and they're shaded, and they're all flying up here to the cloud. Kind of, there's the horn. It's not being played now. So I feel like a decision here has been delayed or held off, or just hasn't been dealt with. Over what? Well, this partnership, and over what? Okay, guys, those cards just came down. Just a minute. I have to, one of them is flipped over that wants to be looked at. Is that one or two? That's two here. Interesting. Look. Those are the cards that I said we would look at, and they just flipped over, wanting to be seen here. The Lover's card. And look, twin flames. There you are. There is the twin flame energy here. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're reading already. I'm going to set them here, but they're wanting to come into play. And here is the last card. There were three. Was not turned over, okay? I'm going to honor Spirit right now and just keep it here. I'm not going to turn it over, but I want to say to you, this message is really, really strong. The Seven of Pentacles, about your partnership, guys, the practicalities of it, what happened here, because that is the seven. That is looking back at the past and also assessing where things are now. We see it with the Judgment card. This is 20. This is about the two of you, but also a decision. We see that coming to a two. We also know that with the Judgment card. These birds, these doves flying up, they're shadowed. So I want to say to you, it's almost like stuff that hasn't been dealt with, that needs to be dealt with. Some clarity here. And for some of you, it really is the case that there are other people involved. We see that quite literally here. Very, very much, guys. But with that Judgment card, also for some of you, I have to say, your person really getting exactly what you think, a wake-up call over what? Over what happened between you. And we see it here. Look at the bones, kind of. It's like, but it's fully... It's not just a skull. You see that they're skulls, but on the other hand, it's not quite to that point yet. This partnership is definitely, well, we know this is a twin flame energy here. It's super, super strong, but the stuff that needs to be dealt with between you is not, can't be buried, is what I want to say. And it hasn't reached that end either. It's still here. And look, what is going on here? Well, there is that tool here, the rake, pushing one around with what on it? It is a laurel wreath, all about a reunion. But I want to say to you, it's been sort of hacked up. It's all over the place here, all over in this energy. And also talking about the work that needs to be done. A lot of work here. Somebody really needing to do the work, get some clarity. And for some of you, making that decision to, well, move on in a direction in your life that you can live. And I want to say to you, twin flames, that's so important. You know that if you watch my readings that I talk about that a lot. Really super strong need to live your life here. But guys, as we were talking about them here, I want to say to you, look, this is the Seven of Pentacles. And if you're looking, this person here is pregnant. I want to tell you. And that really is the metaphor about all the work. That it's really hard work to carry baby. And I do want to tell you too, your person could be Gemini, Libra, because this was very strong in Gemini and Libra's readings. So that is just coming through for you, but really representative of the hard work and also the patience that you need to have for what? Well, the reunion here, it's just sort of being pushed around, but also by one person. So it can be for some of you, you were doing a lot of the work. And this is something that a lot of you are done with, okay? It's waking up to that, I want to say. But also your person here, guys, is coming through really strong. Realizing that is what I want to say to you. Wanting that outcome with you. There is that sun, guys, that sun energy, that joyous, and it's beaming is what I want to say here in the background. But there is still some work to be done. Also, I want to say to you, twin flames, not just in this is divine timing. First of all, I want to say to you, but with your person, but also you, There's still some shadow work that needs to be done, but I do feel somebody has been coming out of it. That might be you here. Also realizing where things are, making a decision here. It's really super strong, guys. Let's take a look. Yeah, look. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's the Ten of Swords. I want to tell you, it really is the end of that cycle. So don't be worried about the Ten of Swords. It is the end of the cycle. We see it, look. Oh gosh, you guys, it's very painful. I see that. Those are swords. And it's not a pretty picture if you look at that. But I have to tell you, that is also a 10. It's the end of this cycle, guys. Completion, renewal for you, twin flames. Okay, whether that is going to be here, and actually I'm putting it right here, whether that is going to be you and your person coming together here, guys. And for some of you, that dream of coming together and moving on with your life here, that is just a really strong energy that is coming through. There is still work to be done is what I want to say here, but also for you, twin flame watching, but also for your person. That's what I want to say. But that decision, and that's the other thing here too, guys. There is this energy, and I have to say to you, we have to look at these because they really wanted to be seen when we were, I hadn't looked at them and Spirit reminded me and dropped them and turned up the Lover's card and the Six of Cups here. Wow. I want to remind you guys that with divine timing, as much as we want to for it to be the time for something, it is divine timing for a reason. Things need to line up for things to work. It can be for somebody it's lining up, and for the other person they're not quite there yet. You both need to be in alignment with that is what I want to say to you. But the Lover's card here, guys, that again, as I was holding the Judgment card, talking about the patience too, and that's what I want to say to you. I want to say two things to you. One, continuing to live your life. Guys, being happy with your life around you, that is such a strong message. And I didn't even get the overall energy. We will get that in a moment, okay? But the other thing I want to say, the patience is coming through super strong here. Very, very strong. Also with the Seven of Pentacles, but here with the Lover's card too. But guys, that Six of Cups here, that twin flame energy, very, very strong. That Scorpio energy too. Your person wanting that reunion, you wanting that reunion, but a really strong need for patience here. Divine timing, it is not for everybody, but for some of you, woo, the time is now, I have to say, guys. But this decision, this Lover's card, this Gemini energy here, really super deep love. We know this. This is twin flame energy. Look, there you are as well. Heading for that sun, that outcome. Guys, really, wow. We see here on the trees, look, they're sort of on little flames there, but we still see the leaves there, the change, things changing. It's very much now also really strong emotional energy. We also see it here in the Six of Cups, you guys. Now, I do want to say, I do feel like somebody here might be trying to push it through now, and it might not be quite time yet, okay? But for others, it really does feel like the time. But either way, there's a huge wish here for it. If you're looking inside somebody's heart and their mind, I have to say it is the dream. It's the fantasies, the wishing here. Lots of strong. It's so strong. The Prince discs holding on to that pentacle, guys, that love, that partnership, the practicalities, everything here. Offering that here, holding it up. Some of you, they're coming. Some of you, they're dreaming about it. You as well, dreaming about them is what I wanted to say. The King of Discs as well. Holding on to that and holding on to you guys. I have to say there, not letting go of either here. And there is a change coming about, I have to say. But for some of you, I do feel it's the time. I have to tell you, it's super strong here. It's very goosebumpy. And for others, it's not quite time yet. There's still work to be done, and we see that. And we also see somebody trying, I know it sounds so silly, but somebody trying to get sort of past the divine timing, but you can't. And we can't, like these, love spells and stuff that people do. I'm going to say to each their own. That's really important to me that you know that. But you also need to know that everybody has free will. And if we try to take that away and we try to do those types of things to get somebody to come back to manipulate, or because that's kind of what you're doing in that sense with the spells, that it does backfire, okay? Because divine timing is about divine timing here. So I do feel that somebody is pushing it. But I want to say here, is that you? Is that you, twin flame? Can it be somebody here is watching? Can it be your person, I want to say? But somebody is feeling really ready here to change everything. Look, the ship is coming in. It's loaded with butterflies here. 5 butterflies to be exact. All about change, guys. I have to tell you, very much. Now, there are 3. There's a big ship. That is, I want to say that is your person and the 2 of you, but also there are 2 little sailboats. You're there as well, the twin flame soulmate energy. But in general, guys, here, super emotional. That 3rd party, I have to tell you, and that is also divine timing. Divine timing, guys. And that 6 of Cups, your person really wanting to come here. It's just so strong. It's just really, and I do feel the energy of somebody, the lighting is changing as I send this message through, that somebody is wanting it more than the other. Somebody's feeling more ready. That's what I want to say here. Trusting, look, in the divine here. Look, touching this cup up here while somebody is trying to, maybe still needs to do some work. That's what I want to say. Coming out of this 10 of Swords. But here's the thing about the 10 of Swords, I want to tell you, it is also these, well, a lot of mirroring and triggering going on with you guys. And that can be part of your, some of the, I want to say, I don't know about arguments so much, but disagreements also is because you mirror and trigger each other, because there are things you need to look at for yourself. I want to say that, guys, but with that 10 of Swords, it really is the end of that cycle, and it really is about getting clarity. And it's also transactional, and that is the 10. That is the end of the cycle. That is a new beginning for you, twin flame. I have to say that. It's so, so strong. Are you tethered to your person here? Yes, you both are. This Devil energy is super intense here. And for some of you, your person was not behaving great. I have to say, we see that in the energy, guys. And it's no accident that the 10 of Swords was saying, come on, pick me up and put me in the reading. And it's wanting to be here with the Devil card. Also in this sort of naughty corner, I have to say, wanting to, well, hold your person accountable for something here that went on. And look, they're kind of lined up here, that 10 of Swords, that Devil energy there, and also showing us that somebody here was doing a lot of their work and they're feeling impatient and tired here. And that's the other thing I want to say to you, if you're feeling twin flame, that this is you. The other thing that does really come through too is your work. Waiting, being patient with yourself and being patient with divine timing here, and also getting on with things with your life is what I want to say to you. Guys, that Sun energy is there, and I know that is what you want here, your person as well. I mean, it's super, super, super strong. It's really strong, twin flames, but I have to say it's also a really strong message that there's still shadow work here. There's still things that need to be worked out between you. And for yourself is what I want to say, that you need to work on in your past. And for some of you, that goes really far back here into past lives. Not everybody is there, I want to say to you, but also what's really super strong, guys, too, is this work on your childhood. It's still here for a lot of you. Okay, can also be your person. That's also super strong, I want to say. And for some of you, it's both of you. And that's the other thing, having this needing it not being time yet for a lot of you, and this being a super, super big fantasy here. Like I said, twin flames, my gosh, the Prince of Discs there, look, holding on to that stubbornness here. I have to say to you guys, very stubborn here. That's the Taurus energy coming through, quite literally. There is that There is that pentacle, guys, that commitment, the practicalities, wanting so much to offer that. But for some, there is this, with this King of Pentacles here, that they kind of need to, for some of you, I want to say, where your person has been, it can also be you guys, okay? That there's still things that are a life that is needing to be lived somewhere else, is what I want to say, not together. Things that were quite literally invested in, but they're not letting you go here. Really fantasizing about it. For some of you, it is the divine, it is time, I want to say, but for a lot of you, it's not time yet. But boy, is your person not letting you go. They're thinking about you a lot here. Most of you are in no contact. I want to say there is a really stubborn, strong energy that they're not telling you, that they're hiding that from you. And also this push and pull between messages is what I wanted to say here. But look at that. That Princess Cups, you guys, coming through here. Really, it's like the Prince Charming card, guys, here. For some of you, you might be, like I said, there is a union on the table here for a lot of you. For a lot of you, it really is the wish. We see that here, holding up very, very emotionally here. We know this is very strong twin flame soulmate energy. This Princess Cups holding up one here, this new beginning, wanting it desperately, seeing the, for some of you, the opportunity, I have to say, and I feel like it's your person here, okay? Getting that opportunity here, whatever they were doing before, for some of you, that it's working now, okay? But for others, it's not working yet, but they're wanting to, as I said here with the Six of Cups, guys, there you are as well, wanting to skip that step with divine timing and want that ship coming in now. Are you looking at your reading here, twin flames? Prince Discs here, Ace of Discs, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Discs, Princess Cups here. That is the Knight of Cups for the most part, guys. The Prince Charming card here, the Six of Cups, the Lovers card here. Oh my gosh, Gemini energy, by the way, really strong twin flame soulmate energy here, guys. It's so the love between you guys. And here, we didn't even get here yet. The Prince Cups here. Okay, guys, camera died there. That's very frustrating. I picked up the Prince Cups here. I have to say to you guys, Princess Cups, Prince Cups, you're both really wanting this. Twin flames, you're both wanting this. And I feel like it is time for some of you. We're seeing that in the Six of Cups here. Prince Discs, guys. Prince Discs here. Ace of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Princess Cups here. Prince Cups here. The Six of Cups here. The Lovers card. Twin flames, here we see the work that is still needing to be done for a lot of you. And for some of you, this decision time too, that it is time, I have to say, this work, we're seeing it, but there's a really super strong message with the Seven of Pentacles for patience here, guys. Patience. It's not time for some of you, I have to say, and for some of you it is really very much here, that coming close. But I do want to say that is the Seven of Pentacles, guys. There is, as we can see here, the metaphor of the woman carrying the child. Patience needed here. It can be a matter of months for some of you. Quite literally, we are seeing that. But for some of you, it's going to be a lot longer than that, I have to say. Really is also, guys, the Seven of Pentacles here, the Seven Discs here, about that outcome being delayed, I have to say. And it is really strong that there are other people involved, but we know that. That's not anything that I'm telling you. But the end of that cycle, guys, really super strong need also for you guys to talk here. Regardless, I have to say, but your person, oh my gosh, twin flames, your person here really, 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 really thinking about you, dreaming about you, wanting to offer that. And did things just move here? I feel like things just moved. Yeah, look. Look, you guys. You're seeing that here. That that push and pull between the two of you. Hi guys, I don't know what's going on with my camera. It's being just crazy. I'm holding these up talking. I'm realizing that it was never recording. And I wanted to say to you, for some of you, this is divine timing, guys. Now it's the union is really close. I want to say here, we're seeing the work, a really strong need for patience, but also, as we talked about, some work on, for some of you, your childhood, I have to say, and that is a very strong aspect of the twin flame journey, guys, to do the work that we need to do for ourselves, for this union, if that is in fact what you're wanting. And for most of you, well, that is the twin flame journey. It's why you're here. But I want to say to you guys also, it's not the time for everybody. We see that, but we see that the really strong connection between you. The dreams is what I want to say. You're really having these dreams about each other, sometimes carrying it for the entire day, feeling like you have not. That's like your person is right there. Really spiritual, deep connection, tethered here. You're also, I want to tell you, still a little bit disappointed here with your person. We see that, and we see the pain too. Some of this Ten of Swords energy, guys, really just telling us about this, the separation here and how it feels. It's super, super emotional. I want to tell you, I do love this for you in the sense that it really is the end of the cycle, guys. It is the 10. So there are new beginnings for you, and that's a really strong message for you in your life too. And for some of you, I have to say, it does come through too. It's just the way it is, okay? With twin flames, we do often feel stuck for a long time in starting something with other people. And there is a strong energy too for some of you of that new love. Some of you might already be in it. You go with your heart. You trust your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. You trust your intuition, guys. Super, super strong with this new start. Whatever that is for you, whether that is moving on from your person and you have somebody in your life coming, or somebody that's already there and you're just feeling so torn here and tethered. You are. Twin flames cannot be. Somebody asked me once, can they cut the cord? You can't. No. But if you have found a karmic that you want to, a soulmate that you want to, that you have a contract with already to live your life out here now, or for a particular amount of time, that's also real, and the case with twin flames. It's not just that we stay in this 10 of Swords energy and not move on with our lives and just wait for them, because it's really strong here, guys, that yes, there is some patience, but that is about divine timing, and that is spirit reminding you of that. However, guys, also really strong need here. We see how much love is here. We see the twin flame soulmate connection. You can't miss it here. We see it. It's just all over the place here. But we see that there is some work to be done here still, guys. And also just a really strong message for you to go with your life here, whatever that's going to be. And for some of you, that really might be new love. But this is what I want to tell you. For those of you not coming into union now or even soon, as we see here also with the 7 of Pentacles, it really is about what's going on in your minds here, guys. It's super strong with the Princess Cups, the Prince Cups here, the Prince discs here, the Ace discs here. It's just like, even the King discs, I have to tell you here, holding on still, holding on to that, guys. And the 6 of Cups, especially. The Lover's card. It's lots of confirmations here, guys. And this wants to be seen. We're going to look at that. But lots of confirmation here. So much confirmation of how much you love each other on a very deep spiritual level and how much you're both thinking about each other. So if you think your person's not, don't be fooled. Guys, if you know this is your twin flame or you strongly believe it's your twin flame, you can't cut the cord to that. Yes, there is mirroring, triggering going on. There's a lot of work still being done on both sides, I want to say. And there are other people involved. That is the nature of twin flames. Yes, it's painful. There's a lot of things going on with that. But I want to say to you, one of the things about twin flame journeys, well, the main thing about a twin flame journey, which you know if you're here today, or maybe you don't know, but it really is about the healing that needs to take place so that you can ascend, so you can spiritually grow, is what I want to say, and your person as well. So I do encourage you to do some research, some really reputable sources if you can, if you're not sure and you're watching here. But I want to say to you, the energy, you're here for a reason, and it's very strong. Your person may not be showing you. There is triggering and mirroring going on. You do that to each other. You hold up a mirror. You're triggered because there are things about you that are still needing to be worked on, or things you maybe didn't even realize that you're feeling triggered about, things about your childhood that's coming through very strong for both of you. That triggering and mirroring is very common in the twin flame journey, is what I want to tell you. That conflicting energy, because they trigger you, you trigger them, and it's very frustrating because that also that's what kicks off the kind of runner-chaser situation, because somebody is feeling all this these triggers and just think, oh no, I'm getting out of here. Also not really understanding it. It can be you're on the twin flame journey, you know that, but your person doesn't know that they're on it if you in fact know that this is your twin flame. And I know it's very hard to get that clarification, but I do want to say, if you're questioning that, to make sure you're getting your information from reputable sources here. But guys, very much dreaming about each other and dreaming about being able to decide too. We see that here with the Judgment card. Your person, for a lot of you too, I do feel like they do know. They have had the clarity. They do know that the work that needs to be done still in order for you guys to have a union here, that is super, super strong. Gosh, you guys, but we see that here with the King of Pentacles too for some of you, and there's no gender here, I want to tell you, but that King of Pentacles energy, guys, of just really this Virgo energy here. And this can also be for you, I want to tell you here, coming through of still needing to having contracts with other people, guys, commitments with other people too. Not letting you go, but also I want to tell you, it's very strong too, not being able to let go of a contract now. The divine timing for a lot of you is just not now, I have to say. For some of you, it's really close, if not already beginning. But for a lot of you, this is just where you're at and how you feel about each other, and telling us here about the work that needs to be done and how much you want to be together. Gosh, you guys, I mean, it's all over your reading here. But also for a lot of you, there are still things here, other commitments is what I want to say here. Things that have been contracts with other people, and it quite literally can be about the time that was invested in other things, and it's just not time for that to end yet, okay? That is coming through, and let's take a look at this inspiration. I am receiving divine inspiration right now. I love this for you. I love this for you, guys. I really, look at this emotional energy here. We know that it's very emotional. We also know that it's the end of a cycle, and we're talking very much about spirit sending that message through, guys, of needing to make a decision too, to continue on with your life, guys, to be patient too, not only in this connection, but with yourself. That's also very, very strong for you. I really love this for you. And yes, we see the mountains here, and we see 4 of them as well. So this really is about the stability is what I want to tell you, in the foundations here. And also for you, I want to say to you, really about you guys, that's what's really coming through for me, is you manifesting, also with that 4, guys, manifesting for yourself a life. Some of you have been stuck a little bit in this energy, is what I want to say. Looking around at what you have in your life now, or maybe what you want to start. Some of you say, well, I'm not waiting anymore here. I'm just in this life, or now I'm moving on. If that's where you're at, that's important. You honor that, I have to say, and honor those around you that you love, that need love too, guys. But feeling that inspiration here to move, to climb up that and get that view here. My brother was telling me many years ago, I was visiting him in Paris. I mean, I was really a lot younger. And those mountains, which are hardest to climb, have the best views. And it's something, he's really a philosopher, and it's something he wrote in one of his 20-page letters to me, and it just never, it always stayed with me. And really, I want to say that to you about your journey here. If you're feeling like your patience is wearing thin, but also with your person, but also for you. That's what I want to say to you. Just feeling inspired, guys, to make that climb, to get that view, get that perspective here, to come out of a little bit of that, getting the perspective, coming out of the deep emotions enough to get their perspective. If you need to get back in there, then you do that. It's there for you. That is the divine, guys, I have to say. But some of you, I feel, might be a little bit stuck here. But that's the other thing coming through with the Ten of Swords, I have to say. This is the end of the cycle, guys. You can get those out. And if you need to feel that emotional energy, you swim through that and get where? Here, there, up there, guys. All right? That is for you, and I feel like it needs to be this way, actually. Guys, getting up, getting through those emotions and dealing with the stuff that you need to deal with, doing the work here. I have to tell you guys, it's super, super strong. That twin flame soulmate energy, guys, making that decision for yourself and being patient, whatever that's going to mean for you, okay? With the divine, really with divine timing is what I want to tell you. So for whatever is in store for you. But it's a really strong message here to go ahead and go in there, guys. Be guided by the moon. That, well, not just the inspiration from the moon, but the intuition. It's like the compass in the sky, guys. It's just so, I want to cry because it just also feels, as I say that to you, I'm realizing I'm thinking about the no compass here when you see boats that come through. It's sort of like there is no time on it. You know, you can be, the tide can take over the storms that come in. This is the divine, you guys, the ocean here. And that's what I want to say in the direction is also what I want to say. At any moment, these sailboats can float off with a storm or the tide here, I want to say. So really just trust your intuition, trust yourself, trust your gut instincts, your guardian angels here. Let the moon guide you. Let it be your compass, guys, through this. Look at this super strong emotional energy, but also this message coming through for you. You guys, really, there's a lot of stuff still need to be dealt with. And look, the King of Pentacles here, wanting to be below the Prince Cups. But very strong message, guys, for you to take care of yourself here and get out of that cycle, I want to tell you, and swim over there and get that perspective, guys. So you can get up there and really get that perspective and do what you need to do for yourself. Okay, that's really strong. Twin flame journeys are difficult. I know that. I am a twin flame. I don't know if I've talked about it in every reading, but I just want you to know that I am and I understand. Whew. Okay, your reading is, wow, I have to say it's very, look at this. Yeah, your connection, guys. And it moved here right under the Princess Cups. Wow. Yeah. It's very intense. The love here between you. I don't know where to put this so that you can see it. I'm going to put it here. Okay. Hopefully you can. All right. We are going to look at love messages. Direct messages to you from your person. I also want to say if you feel you're sending the message to your person, you go with that. Then that is how it is meant to be. It's what resonates for you. My 6-word love story. I can't imagine life without you. Guys, all right. That's the other thing I want to say to you too. You know, for a lot of you, well, it's not just that you feel, but what you have are telepathic messages here. And you feel like your communication with them in the 5D, also maybe out loud sending them, is all you have. Your person here still, I have to say to you, is still watching, keeping a very close eye, because you're not together, you're in separation. There's a lot of work for a lot of you still to do. They're dreaming about it here, and they also know that you're tethered here. This connection, guys, I have to say, and if you were to block your person, or maybe they've blocked you, that is a it's intense, isn't it? Even if you haven't been together ever physically, or it's been a really long time, it's the knowing that they're still there is just such a intense energy, is what I wanted to say to you. You really still want to know that they're there, and your person is telling you that you're still there, and they haven't let you go. You're still there. They know you're tethered, whether they know the name for it or what exactly it is. They do know that here, and they are fantasizing about it. But as I said here, guys, especially here, can it be they want to come and propose? Yeah, like we see it here. It can be you or your person here, but it's not going to be that everybody can, I have to tell you, because it did travel also, and that message came through again as it traveled, the King of Pentacles here, the King Discs, that for some it is the dream, but they're still tied to something else that they've been tied to. I want to say, an investment takes time. You know, when you invest in something, it's a contract, is what I want to say to you. And for some of you, you or your person, can be both of you, but it's coming through that it's not the divine, it's not time yet. The divine has not, the go-ahead is not there yet, is what I want to say. Wanting it to be, we see that here, guys. I'm really reaching far here, holding that bottom and just saying, yeah, but it's not yet. It's not quite yet for some of you, I have to say to you. There are still contracts being lived out with other people, I have to say. That is very strong, okay? These are yours. Your absence is hard to bear. Yeah, gosh. Very much here, guys. Wow. Where do I want to put this? I want to put it here with the Judgment card, interestingly. I want to be your favorite hello and your hardest goodbye. I don't want to put that there. This is very difficult, I have to say. Yeah, and it also belongs here with the King of Pentacles, because that energy is really strong, guys, that your person really, really, really wants this. I have to say, and I never got the overall energy. I'm going to get it anyway, better late than never, really, because I want to know what Spirit has in store for you. But I want to say, I want to be your favorite hello and your hardest goodbye. But for some, it's just really strong that they can't, that the karmic... the contracts, guys, it can also be for you, I want to say, but that's really coming through strongly with the King of Pentacles there, okay? Thank you, Spirit Guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we have an overall energy for our twin flames, please? Okay, guys, I'm going to put it there. Thank you, Spirit Guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we please have an overall energy for our twin flames person they have come here for today? I realize it's late, but we appreciate your guidance. Okay, I want to say to you guys, it can be at times that your person's is yours is your person's, or that they actually belong in the entire reading. Let's see what's going on here. All right, the other thing I want to say to you is I do not read reversals. I don't know if I told you that. I do read reversals, but when I'm reading here on YouTube, I do not. And a lot of times I just don't anyway, because if your message is to come through in reverse, you will get it in reverse in my reading. So that's what I wanted to tell you. The High Priestess here, guys. Yeah, this might be flipped, but let's see what's going on. Wow. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, really interesting. And I want to say to you, I do feel that this is your energy, but I also feel that that's your energy, really interestingly here. Why? Because it's super, super, super strong here for you to trust yourself here, guys. Trust your intuition here with the High Priestess. And this is also a message I want to say that you don't really know. The mystery behind, the High Priestess is that you don't always know where things are going to go. And it is that connection right now, I have to tell you. And the secrets, that's kind of can be very, very appropriate, apropos for a twin flame connection, I have to say to you. So this does feel like it's an overall energy, but also very strongly you. Also here, guys, with the Queen of Pentacles, I want to say to you, more of that energy too, guys. Look, and you're both, I'm going to set this here. There is no gender in tarot, I want to say to you, but look. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles both here. This is what I want to say, twin flames. I think for a lot of you, there are other contracts still being fulfilled here. One of the things too, I don't know if you can see that here, it's a little rabbit, and that is Spirit sending that message down for you to look at matters of the heart. And part of why I think that's coming for you, twin flames, is that 10, where did that go? We moved it. How interesting that it got put over here and at the end of the day. Wow, that's also appropriate because it is the end of that cycle, guys. And we see a lot of you are already here on that mountain. Maybe you're down here, maybe you're still swimming over to it, but you're getting there. You're getting there, guys, into that top to get that perspective for what? Here, to get out of that energy and make a decision for yourself. For those of you that feel like you're still there, again, we won't go over it again, but I want to tell you that is coming through it just wanted to move here. It is coming through very, very strong. The King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles here, you both still have some contracts here. Now your person, I want to say here, this does feel very strongly that it's your energy, but it can be vice versa. Looking at it, trying to decide here about the matters of the heart, guys. Wanting that reunion too. We see that. You want that union with your person, guys. That Queen of Pentacles here, I just have to say it really is a lot like the Empress in many ways with the fertility. Can be that there were babies involved. That is true, but that's definitely not for everyone. But as I said also with the children, this new start, really looking at it, wanting the new start, but you're not looking up here. You're wearing that crown, you know, there is that floral wreath here, guys, that floral laurel wreath above you. Really wanting that, but with that message from Spirit here, looking at matters of the heart, for some of you, you're still, both of you are in karmic situations, other contracts you still need to fulfill, but also for those of you that aren't, there is that strong message here to take care of those matters of the heart is what I want to say. And we saw that here, guys, very much. For those of you wanting to start something with somebody new, or maybe you have and you've been feeling guilty because you feel like you're maybe cheating on your twin flame, that sort of thing. I have to say that is coming through really strong here. But really strong for you to get some perspective, guys, and trust yourself, trust your gut instincts, trust your intuition here. Very, very strong, super strong message, I have to tell you. And that twin flame soulmate energy is very strong. But the decision also, I have to say to you guys, and this is clearly about you and your person you're here for. It's clearly your twin flame connection, I have to say to you. But I feel like this decision, yes, for some of you, it's your person that is deciding it's time for them. And it may even not be, as I said, it can be also you. For others, they're saying it's time, and it is time. And that's happening. But for a lot of you, this is the dream about it, I want to say, and it's not time here. And it's that decision to kind of get up there from that 10 of Swords and swim through that emotional energy here, trusting your intuition. We also see that here in the 10 of Swords, guys. We also see it with the High Priestess there. And getting to that heart to climb mountain for yourself and going up there and doing the work to get up there, doing that work. And it's patience too. You can't climb a mountain, you know, you can't run up it. Well, I guess you can depending on how big it is, but you know what I'm trying to say to you here. Very much getting that perspective. What is it that you're wanting to do? Somebody that you're wanting to let in that you haven't because of maybe some guilt. For some of you, you still are in a contract. Some of you are not, I have to say. But for a lot of you, it is coming through that your person is. And it can be also for some of you that has ended, and that's part of what's going on here. They are in movement here. And, you know, it's a really strong message that it's the divine timing is not here yet, but it is for some of you, I have to say. And I do feel that push, I wanted to tell you, from your person. And I am speaking of, I'm being guided here, well, to move this Ten of Swords back. Also, this just, I don't know if you saw, but this is just being pushed off. So that is yours. We're going to look at that as well. Hurting you hurt me even more. Now I have to pick it up again. Yeah, guys, your person. And I want to tell you, a twin flame does not want to hurt another twin flame. You might feel that drive when you're in the moment, you or your person, I have to say. But a twin flame, when you have reached the surrender, guys, and you have, when you're ascending or have ascended, there is this love and light for your person that goes back and forth between you. It's really important. Somebody's not there yet. They haven't surrendered yet, is what I want to tell you. So if you feel like it's somebody that's actively hurting you, you might want to double check that. Make sure it's not a false twin flame. But regardless, I want to say to you, your person here does feel guilt about it. And maybe this is you. Maybe you are the runner, or maybe you are the one hurting. And both of you, it can be both of you too. But your person is sending that through. And if you're feeling like you're sending that to your person, you go with that, because that is here. For some of you, that is going to be you. But it's very strong. The guilt about it is strong. The fulfilling other contracts is still strong. The dreaming about it, guys. The trying to skip over the divine timing. It's very, very strong, I have to say. And for some of you, yes. And look, that's why that's there, because it wants to be there in its own. Your reading here is very emotional. I have to say it's very emotional. I feel the support too, I have to say to you, but I also feel for a lot of you, I do feel that stuck energy. And what's interesting, guys, I want to say to you, if you or your person are an Aquarius, that coming through also, guys, is the reading was very strong of sort of an illusion. And what I want to say about that is it felt very much like also an apology was needed, and that's almost like all that was needed. Now, I know that's not the case with the twin flame, but what I want to say to you is I feel like some of you just really want to hear it from your person. You want to just be reassured that they're still there and hear what they have to say about what happened, because I do feel the guilt here, guys, from your person. But I feel like for some of you, they can't even... There is that push and pull going on, that stubbornness about messages, I have to say. Some of you may have blocked each other. Very, very typical in twin flame journeys. And then you look back and go, oh, wait a minute. And you will most likely reconnect either through messages again or another way, a phone, in person, whatever that's going to be. But I just wanted to say that to you. I do feel that stubbornness here, that you might not get that apology that you're wanting. But for a lot of you, you're just kind of waiting on that, and you feel like if you hear from them that, and rest assured that they are still thinking about you, it would make you feel a lot better. I understand that, but you might not get that. So if that is the case for you in particular, I do want to tell you, sending telepathic messages can really help you, because you can say what you need to say, and you can receive them as well. You can practice. It's like a muscle for sending and receiving. Some people are better at either or both. You might already be doing it and you know that. You might be doing it and receiving them and not know it, but you can actively, I wanted to say that to you. And also a great way to help unblock the heart chakra that I feel a lot of you need to unblock here, so that you can live with your karmics, I have to say, guys, coming through very strong here with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, in partnerships that you are not necessarily unhappy in. And also for some of you moving on with a soulmate now that you have a contract with, that you feel a pull to, but you feel a little bit of guilt. I do have to say that is coming through very strong here. And gosh, I kind of lost my train of thought. God, that drives me crazy when that happens. But that's what I wanted to say, is that feeling of that you can move on with whatever that's going to be here. And that's your decision. That's what I want to tell you. That's your free will. That's your free will. That is your outcome. And that's what I wanted to say to you. Now I'm remembering is a letter. Quite literally, if you feel that you want to write an actual letter digitally or handwrite a letter, and maybe you want to do a ritual for that, to let that go. Maybe you want to put it somewhere. Maybe you just stays there if you're writing it on your phone and your computer and not sent, whatever that is going to be for you. But I do feel that you're really wanting to communicate with your person. They are too, guys. But for some of you, they can't. We see that here. But there is still some work to be done for those of you. Sorry, the camera just died there. That is strong for a lot of you too. Gosh, we see it here, guys. But for, I just have to say, for most of you, it really is this, just showing how much you guys really want to be together and what the things are, that there are other people involved. There is still work to be done. And there are highly likely for both of you or one of you, other contracts still being fulfilled. That's what I wanted to say to you. And I know I could have said that probably in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but that is what happens when I'm reading. I just go into a deep dive in the channeling, and I channel until I'm done. So anyway, welcome if you're new here. If you were a movie, I'd watch you over and over again. Yeah, guys. This is the interesting thing about that. We've also talked a lot about that kind of being a peek into their mind and your mind. And that's also what it feels like. And that's the other thing I want to say. You know, they say dreams are a lot like movies. So that's the other thing I want to encourage you to do. And I do often do that in readings, is to keep a dream journal for yourself. And even if it's just a piece of paper by your bed and writing one word and of your dream down, one thing you remember, whatever that is, and kind of keeping tabs on it, taking a look at it when you have time. So that is where your subconscious resides, guys, and things that you might really not even realize that you're still trying to work through. So that is something that's really important, because I do see that inner work still going on, and I do see a decision, which like I said, I feel like that's you coming through that decision. But what I wanted to say about the movie, I just thought that was interesting, is they do say that dreams are like a movie. And they can be seconds long, and you wake up and you feel like you were in a movie. So that's important for you to keep track of your dreams, you guys. Also, so that you can get some answers that you might not be able to get from your person, especially if there's just literally no contact, and maybe you don't even receive them telepathically, and you feel you have to deep dive. There's the phrase again, but deep dive in so that you can get some answers for yourself, is what I want to say, or some peace, so that you can decide to live the life you're in now that a lot of you are perfectly happy in. I have to say here that is strong. And for others, if you're feeling this, it's not happening, the connection, but you want to get on with your life, it's here for you. Lots of movement there for you guys. Just messages from spirit here to come out of that, get up there from those swords and get in that water and deal with it. Do the work if you still need to. Some of you do. We see that. And we see it in the Ten of Swords. And we even see it in the inspiration card, guys. To dive in, swim, continue diving in from the Ten of Swords here and getting to that mountain, doing the work, and then getting that perspective, guys. And your dreams, a dream journal can also help you with that. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, we're going to give a last chance. Last chance. No matter what has happened, no matter what you've done, no matter what you will do, I will always love you. I love that for you. Yeah, it's very strong, guys. It's real here. I want to tell you, it is. Your reading is very intense. And I would love to say to you, look, they're coming. Prince, discs, ace, discs, princess, cups, prince, cups here. I would love to say that to you. The Lover's card, the Six of Cups here, but it's just not the case for everybody in a twin flame journey. And it's also clear here that it's just not going to happen for everybody now. or even in the near future is what I want to say. The stronger message is for you to take care of yourself, to trust your divine plan, guys. Trust your intuition, your instinct, your guardian angels, your gut instinct, I want to say to you. And continue living your life and taking care of yourself and continue on your journey here. Really super important, guys. So, so important. Whew. Okay, we're going to look at something to say song messages. Now, it can be that a song of relevance or importance comes down for you with your person. Can also be just particularly for you, I have to say to you guys. Something to say. When I made this deck, it was really about your person, with something to say, excuse me, to you. However, it can be that there's a particular song coming down that's just really something you're resonating with. That's part of your journey here, I want to say to you. Can be the entire song. It can be a particular artist. Can also just be a word or a location or a name or something in there that just sparks for you, okay? And if you feel you're sending the song, you go with that is how it's meant to be for you. Now with passion in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise it secretly. So we take each other's hand because we seem to understand the urgency, the time of my life. Bill Medley, Jennifer Warnes, they're the writers here, guys. We know that this is from Dirty Dancing, right? Interesting here. A lot of kind of that energy here in the Devil card. I have to say for some of you, it is the time, but I know that is not the divine timing for everybody, I know. But guys, there's really no way to disguise that here too. The High Priestess here coupled with this card here as well. Also, guys, excuse me, so emotional here. Wow, wait a sec, let me get this out. Okay, but that's what I wanted to say. The urgency, and as we talked about, did we talk about that here, guys? No, wait a second here. Interesting. I want to say to you, I'm seeing the Ace of Wands here for some of you guys. Really a strong urge here, feeling inspired to, and that is a lot coming from your person's energy, I have to say, for a lot of you. It can be that they're being stubborn, I see here, but for some of you, it can be that there's some unblocking or some messages coming through. I do have to say that here, but I am seeing the Ace of Wands here, guys. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. And in the particular card, and also I want to say your person can be an Aquarius too, is holding on to that wand and it's burning here. And that's the feeling that I get too. Interestingly enough, we're seeing the Ace of Pentacles here. But yeah, guys. And that's the thing too, I have to say, with that particular movie as well, the connection between them and that forbidden stuff. It's interesting that that came down for you. You are the flame in my heart. You light my way in the dark. You are the ultimate star. I belong to you, Lenny Kravitz. Guys, the light is changing as I send this to you. It's very much a twin flame card. Also that, gosh, wishing on a star too. Biggest wishes here. Very, very much. I have to say, your person sending that through too. They know here, this tethered. I know, it's the Devil card. You're like, what? This comes down. It's also a lot about the connection that you have for some of you. And there is a little bit of that interesting, the time of my life card too. That, yeah, the secrets, the mystery surrounding it all, I just have to say. But guys, very much a twin flame card here. And there's that Aquarius again too. That star card coming through super, super strong here. Really having this hope here, guys. Just kind of wanting that miracle, I have to say. Really, really thinking about it. Both of you, but your person sending that through again right now. Okay, yeah, this just came off. This is Cancer Libra, by the way, this opalite, all about communication here, and it really just wanted to come down as I was talking to you. Yeah, that's a confirmation. I'm going to keep it here in the reading, guys. So many tears I've cried, so much pain inside, But baby, it ain't over till it's over. There's some more Lenny Kravitz. It ain't over till it's over. Gosh, you guys, coming here down on the King of Pentacles. Very interesting here. Yeah, this is just about I have to say, whatever is going on in your person's life, maybe some of their contracts here of not being able to come. It's painful for them, I have to say, but they have not. They haven't let you go despite that. That's what I want to tell you here. That's coming through very, very strong. Really just validating and clarifying that, I have to say, guys. Very, very much. Okay, look, covering up the Ten of Swords. That was where that wanted to be. It ain't over till it's over. You will always be my endless love. Endless love, Lionel Richie. Gosh, you guys, you're reading. Oh, twin flames. I'm still enchanted by the light you brought me. I listen through your ears, through your eyes I can see. Stuck in a moment you can't get out of, you too. You guys. Wow. Your reading is very intense. Your messages from your person too. There is that Aquarius energy again as well, but also just knowing what you are to them. They're really missing you guys. I know for some of you, they're coming in fast here. For some, even a couple of months, I have to say. For a lot of you, it's just the really super strong wish here. Also that night energy, I have to tell you, really dreaming about you. Waking up also, and you feeling like you were together is what I want to say. Visiting each other in your dreams, guys. I don't know, but astral travel is coming through. That is not for everybody, but that is coming through now. Your person sending that through. And is somebody going through something right now? Possibly your person sending that support. You might not realize that they're there. I know that sounds crazy, but I just dropped the deck, guys. You're the one that I want. You're the one that I want. John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John. Guys. Princess Cups. You're the one that I want. Then the answer back to that. Princess Cups. You're the one that I want. You're the one that I want. Prince Cups. Yeah, there's no denying that you want each other. It's very, very strong here. Dreaming about being able to be together. Some of you feeling like you're married, spiritually married, I want to say. Other level stuff here, guys. Super emotional, super, super, super emotional here. Gosh, but this princess, prince, charming energy here. Both of you. Twin flames. You're reading. I'm putting it right here between you two. That's where it belongs. Getting to that point in the reading where things are filling up. I do apologize. That's just kind of what happens. The space sort of runs out. We have been through every up and down together. You are adorable. I love when this comes down. It's been a long time since I've seen it, I have to say. You could also be sending that. You are the pillar of my life. Yeah, guys. It might be kind of a secret, I have to say. And we do know that this connection, the twin flame journey, is quite mysterious, I have to tell you. But there you both are. Whew. Ooh, twin flame. Gosh. You trust yourself here with what you need to do, guys. So I know some of you know that this is just not something that's happening now. And you're a little bit stuck here. I'm needing to come out of that energy, guys. Your person sending that through. I love that for you. There's two here for you. Well, there's three that just came off as well. You have made me know how it feels to love and find true love. Oh, twin flames. You're reading here. Your person looked in there saying, I've got stuff to do. I can't. I have to stay here. But I'm loving you. I'm thinking about you. I'm dreaming about coming to you. stubbornness here, the connection. I think it's more about talking here, but also coming, guys, holding on to that. And the energy too, I have to say, the divine energy, a little bit of, it sounds so silly to say, but a little bit of that stubborn energy here. It's like, stop trying to force it. Let go, let God, let Goddess, let the universe go with the flow here. Somebody is trying to force it a little. We see that. That ship, wanting that ship to come in here. And it will for some of you now, very soon if it hasn't already, but that is just not for everybody. You have made me know how it feels to love, to love and find true love. Wanted to be read again. Interesting here as I'm reading the Six of Cups again. Okay, guys. Yeah, I kind of want to put it here. Every time I close my eyes, I see your beautiful smile. Oh, twin flames. Your reading is beautiful, but also I know kind of sad. I do feel that energy, guys. For those of you just really dreaming a lot about it, but feeling like you can't move on, you gotta move on. You gotta move on, twin flame. For those of you stuck, you move on and love those around you. Enjoy your life, okay? Right? Do what you need to do to deal with this. Get that perspective. Swim through that energy. Climb that mountain. Get the perspective, guys. Make that decision for yourself. That's what I want to say. The day you came into my life was the day I crowned you Queen King of my heart. I love this card so much, and I haven't seen it in a very long time. I love that for you. All right, we're going to look at the Tarot Closet channeled love messages, direct messages through song. Can be your person, can also be you sending it, guys. You have changed me for the better. Yeah, very much. A twin flame energy card to come down, I have to say. They're kind of like stuck, interestingly. I still want you. We know that. Actually, I'm going to put that here. Yeah, also, guys, for some of you, your person not wanting to show you that they don't want you. Well, they're being stubborn about it, but there it is. I want to say that to you. Yes, I know you love me. Is that you saying that to your person? Because that's what they were just saying to you in that message, I want to say. And it can be also, for sure, your person. But there's a flyer. Let me get that. Look. That I am waking up energy. That clarity, too. We see that in the Judgment card. We talked about it earlier, too, guys. Whew. The one-sidedness too, some of the ghosting going on here as well. We see that here very much. Your person wanting to apologize for that. Having a little bit of a difficult time for some of you, I have to say, but waking up not just to knowing how much you mean to them, but also what went on here. These are both yours. I dream of you. That was very strong coming through. We know that. Can you feel my love? Interesting too. I crown you the Queen King of my heart. You guys both have the King and the Queen of Pentacles there. I want to kiss you. That's coming through quite strong. These are both yours. Please wait for me. Okay, guys, but you get on with your life, those of you that need to, okay? Please come out of that stuck energy for those of you there. It's really important. You live your life and you find your happiness in those around you now. Tangible things there for you now, guys. Your life now. Do that ascension, do that work, and climb that mountain. Get to the top. Remember that saying from my brother. Those mountains, excuse me, those mountains which are hardest to climb have the best views. You keep that in mind, okay? I am afraid you will reject me. Is that for somebody coming, I think, guys, that particular message as well? because we do have the Queen and the King of Pentacles. Some of you are still fulfilling other contracts, I have to say, with your person maybe coming, or maybe, wow, interesting. Yeah, you feel like you fulfilled yours and you're the one wanting to go on the move here. A little bit afraid. It's not going to be for everyone, but that did come through. You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before I sleep. Okay. There's 2 here. Then we will give them a last chance. I fear you have moved on. Interesting. Very interesting here. We will be together someday. Last chance. Last chance. Okay, there's actually 2 here, guys. I am sending you telepathic messages. Oh, twin flames, I love that for you. Also, it can be you sending that to them, letting them know. Important, guys. If you feel like, if you can't talk to them literally and you need to get some stuff out. I was scared. Yeah, that's also, that is pretty direct coming from your person too, guys. They're trying to say that to you here. We see that. Whew, twin flames, your reading is very beautiful, intense, also a little sad. But you come out of that, okay? And you get up through that emotional energy. We can't see it now. To get to that mountain, guys. Okay, we are going to get some totems for you. I want to say to you, these can be coming from your spirit guides, angels, ancestors. My spirit guides, angels, ancestors, your person. All right, I'm first going to start with the numbers. Can be anniversaries or birthdays, 4 and 0. Now we have letters, M, initials, or whatever that is for you, locations, Z as in Zet, and A. Wow, really interesting totems today here, guys. I have to say, look, there's fish. There's that going with the flow, guys. Really here, that was a very strong message. Letting go, letting God for yourself. Also, there can be some Pisces here, I do have to say. That is just a given here with your message. And where do I want to put that? I kind of want to put it in the Judgment card and put the High Priestess there, because I do feel that it's a lot about trusting yourself, guys. And look, we talked about, okay, well, first of all, here is an alligator. I want to tell you, Spirit sending you strength, quite literally. And you're going to need that, guys, for that swim when you get out of that 10 of Swords here and jump in that water and deal with the things you need to deal with and get here. I'm going to just put this, I'm just going to do this because I want to, and when you get here, and you're still swimming through that, and you get to that mountain, guys, and get that perspective that you need for your life. This is coming to you from Spirit. I have to tell you, very strong. Your angels sending you that strength you're going to need. You need for this journey. Life is not easy, but this is a really particular message for you, and it needs to be uncovered, and I need to put that there. Okay, and to do what? A new perspective, so you can get that wisdom here, guys, coming through with the owl. It's super strong. An owl can mean so many things, but that is what's coming through for you. Look, it's all wanting to be here. I want to cry. Woo, for that outcome, look. There's also that, it's like the moon and the sun together here. A lot like the Lover's card, I have to say to you, which you did see here today. Trusting in that, being patient in the divine, guys. But also your life, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. We see that here, that interesting Gemini, Virgo coming through. We see that here with the High Priestess is what I wanted to say there, guys. So that's where I want to put that here. Very much. The sun and the moon, you know, you can't have one without the other. They're always there. You can't always see them. And that's a lot about the twin flame connection too. You can't see them, but you're tethered. Their love is here, guys. But it really is about divine timing. There are other karmic contracts going on for a lot of you here, but a super strong message to have that strength, guys, and get on with your life here and the things that you are maybe feeling held back from, including love, guys. We also have contracts, a lot of us here, most of us, with soulmates and karmics, and have contracts that we're fulfilling that we don't necessarily want to leave. But whatever it is you want to do, there is a decision here, obviously, for some of you, whatever that's going to be. But I also feel like it's a lot about trusting yourself here, is what I'm feeling. I'm going to put that down. And yeah, we talked about letting something go so that you can. For some of you, it's a little bit something easier than you realize. And look, you've got the elephant here. Also about getting through those obstacles. And I see my battery blinking. Boy, well, just a minute, guys. Just trying to adjust the camera a little bit here. That elephant, guys, so that you can move on with your beautiful life. And also, I want to say to you, an elephant, as we know, can also be representative of obstacles and families. It's a very strong connection here, I have to say, whether it's your person or your families. Also, for some of you, a connection here way back in the past. Well, we have the Six of Cups there, but also it can be that there's some family involved. We see that also in the Judgment card. But I want to tell you, that elephant pushing through obstacles, guys. And, you know, with your person, yes, and the connection, the twin flame journey, there's always obstacles. But what's coming through really strong for you is your obstacles. That's what I want to tell you. It's been very strong throughout your entire reading. That Ten of Swords, guys, that conflicting energy for some of you, just being sort of scared to do it, afraid maybe you're making a statement, or that you're letting them go, or that it won't ever happen. It's not the case. It's going to be different for everybody, what is happening now in this time in this earth. But for those of you in that Ten of Swords energy, to get them out and jump in that water, guys, and do what? Swim through it to that mountain and climb it. Wow, okay. Landed, look. Oh gosh, okay. And that belief that they still want you. Look, the alligator landed there. The strength for you to climb that mountain, but that's where it landed. And look where the owl landed here. The wisdom of the angels is what I want to tell you. The owl landing right on your angel wings here. And I'm going to put this back here too. But that was a message coming through, guys. But that strength needed to climb that mountain, that's very strong for you, I have to say. And getting through those obstacles, that you will, and you're going to be okay. That's what I want to say to you. And I want to cry, because it's really strong message coming through from the Spirit for you, wanting to reiterate that, guys. That owl there, that wisdom, that knowing it's going to happen here for you, whatever that's going to be, regardless if you're with your person now, later, or not anymore in this particular lifetime. I have to say to you, your angel's sending that down for you to be strong. Go through that, climb up that mountain, guys. Get that perspective for yourself here. Trust yourself for whatever it is you need to do, that you're going to be okay. You're going to get through those obstacles. You really are. You're going to come out this owl with a lot more wisdom and clarity than you had. It's coming here from your angels. I love this for you. Twin Flames, how does your reading today? I wish you love and light on your journey. Take very good care of yourselves. And yeah, I'll see you at your next reading. I will try to make them more regular, guys. There's some stuff going on in my personal life, but we all have our personal lives, so I won't get into that now. But I look forward to seeing you at your next reading. Take very good care of yourselves, okay? I love you. Bye.